Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 78 of our Colorado Rockies rebuild here on Out of the Park Baseball 26. We have a divisional showdown against the San Francisco Giants today, and we are one game back of the division lead. The Giants currently 77 and 55. We're 76 and 56. So suffice to say, it is very annoying that when we're 20 games above 500, the Giants just happen to be a little bit better, which is unfortunate. But alas, it makes for some very entertaining baseball down the stretch here. For reference, if we look at the MLB standings writ large, there are some very good teams playing the game of baseball right now. The Nationals are 86 and 46, which is insane. The Tigers are 82 and 50. The Mariners are one win away from 80. The Orioles are 20 games above 500, same as us. So, unfortunately, the wild card races are nearly all but over in August, with really only the Pirates and Reds fighting for the spot down here, and then just a calamity of 500 teams trying to catch up in the AL. But we do not concern ourselves with the American League, though, as a Tigers fan, seeing them do well does give me hope for the future. To date this episode a little, the Tigers just signed Framber Valdez in real life a couple days ago. I am a happy man. But first, a little bit of recap. So, off stream, I played through the first four series in August, and I said I was going to do that at the end of last episode for one very simple reason. Right now, it's a two-horse race for the division. Like, the Dodgers suck this year, the Diamondbacks are not doing very well. It's us and the Giants. So, I wanted to get to this series against the Giants. We have four divisional series in the next five. So wanted to get through those, see where everything shakes out. And then September is only half a month because the season started so dang early on March 22nd. So we only have about a month of baseball remaining, which is kind of a weird feeling that the playoffs start on the 18th of September. I don't know if I like that just on a conceptual level between me and you, but I'll roll with it. Quick little injury update. Hao-Yu Lee picked up a virus when I was going through the first couple weeks. So he is currently day to day. Other than that, though, we're doing pretty good health wise. Um, Kevin Elliott is obviously our starting right fielder at the moment. Just, kind of the way of things. If I go to my organizational tab really quick, Christian Aguilera went and got himself suspended in that finale against the Dodgers for 4 games. So he is going to miss this entire series, which, between me and you, might not be the worst thing in the world. If we look at his monthly splits, obviously, he was getting 100 at bats first couple months of the season, not doing particularly well. And then just when he started to turn the corner, he got injured, came back, and then did okay in July, did not do very well in August. So that is what it is. Um, we'll see how much playing time he gets down the stretch because right now, obviously, like Munoz needs to play in left field. Anthony Murphy needs to play somewhere. Kevin Elliott, small sample size, 10 games. He's red hot. Alan Ford continues to be one of the best hitters in baseball. So the at bats for Aguilaris are getting kind of slim at the moment. But yeah, we're just going to get into game one here against the Giants. And I need to make a couple of positional change. Do I not have CJ Sampson? Hey, he's definitely there if the starter is tired. So I don't know why the AI was like, you know what? Play them all. So I am going to rest sort of our big three hitters of Condon, Howyu, Lee, and Turner, just so I can get them all at full strength later on. So CJ, I might play one. I might need to play one of them. I think we're gonna go CJ Sampson can take first. I think I lied. I am gonna have Colby Turner play. Look at his lineup splits really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have him hit higher in the lineup at 4. Then I need a second baseman, which is going to be Jose Ferreira. I don't really want him hitting third, though, so let's just move everyone up a space. Elliott can bat 7th. Jose can bat 9th. So we're going to be a little shaky defensively, but I think overall should be okay. We have JoJo and Gracia on the mound for us. Iverson Castellano, who's having a very nice year for the Giants, on the mound for them. And in the first inning, Munoz is already aboard. Oh, Alan Ford struck out. That's not helpful. And Colby Turner grounds out to end my fun there. Sadness. But yeah, so far with JoJo and Gracia, I have been pretty impressed with him. 17 starts, 135 whip. Strikeouts are down, which is a little concerning. 307 BABIP you don't love, but I think he is definitely been a welcome upgrade over, say, Sandy Ozuna, who had that spot before. And Villasana grounds out to end the inning, and we go to the top of the second. We do nothing, neither do the Giants. Adley Rutschman, depressing flyout. The San Francisco ballpark is always so pretty. Well, the bottom of our order did absolutely nothing there. And an error. Who by? Colby Turner at third. Yeah, Colby Turner going from winning a gold glove at third to having a career high in errors and a negative zone rating is pretty rough, if I do say. Big strikeout there of De Los Santos. Walking Soto, you know. Uh-oh. Adam Terry gets it down. That's going to be one run in. Please, Colby. Thank God. Because remember my rule. You get one error. But if you have 2 errors in one game, you are benched. David Villar at short is inspired. It is his first ever game at the position. There we go. 2-run shot from Colby Turner. I feel vindicated in my decision to play him. As CJ Sampson hits it to the wall. That'll play, son. That'll play. All right. 1 out double for CJ. Oh, and our lights out. Unlucky. Kevin Elliott hits it up. That's down at the track. Sampson scores. Very good, very good, very good. And Kevin Elliott, I mean, listen, the man has no power whatsoever, and he is never, ever, ever going to walk. But he doesn't strike out. He's hit, for contact pretty consistently in the minors. So I'm pretty happy with him. As Rushman even hits it. Listen, no disrespect to Castellano, right? But if Kevin Elliott and Adley Rushman are teeing off on you, you may need to recalibrate some things. All right, yeah, Jose teeing off would have been a step too far, but we're up 4-1, looking good. David Villar and former Colorado Rockies legend Will Benson. Looks like he was a minor league free agent signing for them, which is kind of funny. I like that though when the AI, signs minor league free agents to try to help their team. Oh no. Oh, I thought Benson was hurt. Yeah, we acquired Benson in 2031, thought he'd be good, and he just sucked. So that was very depressing. Nate George hits it to. That was a hilarious play where for a second I thought Colby Turner was just going to steal it from Andahar. We were going to get nothing. De Los Santos hits it hard to second, throw to first in time. That's rough if you're the Giants. Oh boy. But hey, they score and get nothing. Oh, and Gracie allowed a solo shot. All right. I'll I'll let him face Terry. Gets it up to left. Easy catch from Munoz. You know what? Villasana's tired. You got this. Dang it. My also thinking there was if he gets Villasana, Villar is terrible. But alas, no dice. All right, Ginger coming in to face Villar. There we go. Gets him into the line out double play. Very good from CJ. It's like the Giants went to a bullpen. Oh my God. So Peter Michael was starting for the Independent League. The Giants buy him. Do I get to know how much they bought him for? He was making 9,000, but obviously league minimum 790K. Okay. We should tee off on this dude. Like his ratings are terrible. I'm expecting at least 2 runs. CJ Sampson already aboard. Very good, sir. Oh no, the error. Oh boy. That was grim to watch. And unlucky there. Andujar's line drive is caught. There we go. Kevin Elliott gets it down. There's kind of an awkward world where Aguilaris gets reinstated after his suspension and then just doesn't really play down the stretch. If Kevin Elliott, keeps doing well. All right, Jose, come on, buddy. And lined out to center. Well, I demanded 2 runs. I only got one. So there is that. Oh, brother. Come on, get George. There we go. Good from Ginger there. We go to the 7th. Peter Michael is still in the ballgame. My God. Anthony, you just let this guy strike you out. Like he is literally the definition of average. Everything he has is 40 and 45s. And yet, which, to be fair, for the major leagues, that's kind of below average. All right, Alan Ford walks. Yeah, Chris Beach is not exactly quick, so Allen is not getting pinch run for here. Colby lines out. All right. Bottom of the 7th. Ginger is getting fatigued. Well, I'm going to be honest. The man is a long reliever for a reason. I believe he can get Terry. My belief was betrayed in this moment. All right, I'm going to pull Ginger. And we're just going to go right to Joey Broughton to face Villasana. And he gets him to line out. Very good. This guy's a minor league signing. What has happened to the Giants where, like, they're having to get guys off the street? Did they just have a rash of injuries? Like that's two relievers and then Will Benson in the outfield. Like, are you guys okay? Is everyone okay in San Fran? I feel like that's a weird thing. And Elliott grounds out. All right, bottom of the eighth we go. Ideally, Joey can get me the inning. Joey, buddy, Manny Machado is 41 years old. You can't be letting. Why would they acquire what? This trade is going to be fascinating. Was traded by the Padres to the Giants along with 500,000 in exchange for Eddie Perez, who's just a bad prospect. What else did they go for? Miguel Jimenez, who is bad. Why would the Giants do that? I mean, yeah, the Padres are retaining 80%. What? I'm not going to question the Giants' AI, though I feel like I should. Uh-oh. Rodriguez gets it down. Runners at the corners, one out. Nate George hit it to third. The throw to first in time. Very good. I can live with the fielder's choice there because it gets me to 2 outs. The throw in time. Very good. Okay, so here's the problem. None of my guys, none of my guys fit. So Kevin Teskey's going to warm up for the ninth. Hopefully, this won't be a save situation by the time we're done here, but you never know. As Rushman flies out. For a soft grounder, he has the speed and he gets there. Very good, sir. I'm not going to run on Adam Terry, though. Man. Murphy pops up. Come on, Munoz. Relax. Nope, nothing. All right. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. 2-run lead. Kevin Tesicki will face the heart of the order and gets it done. We take game one from the Giants 5-3. Very good, very good, very good. Definitely not Ingratia's best day. He walked 6 guys and only allowed 1 run, but had only 1 K to his name. So that's a little worrisome. How's Mike Stewart doing in AAA since I sent him down? Oh, wow, he is not doing great. And he's unhappy that he's not their closer. But he doesn't want to be a closer. Or that he's not with the majors. It's probably that. Personal message. Oh, interesting. So, also off screen, I waived and DFA'd Waylene Castillo because he still had, I think, like 2 years left of the minimum before ARB. And realistically, he's just not going to pitch in our bullpen again. So I waived him. It looks like the Orioles picked him up, which fair play. I mean, he really only pitched for me for that one season in 2030. So not exactly a player we'll miss, but hey, that also saves us a bit of money, which stares at my money for extensions. Okay, so going into game 2 against the Giants. All right, Colby Turner definitely can't play. Chris Beach is going to take left. And a Harkin bat second. CJ Sampson at third. How Lee is cold, but I'm going to be honest. He's just going to have to hit out of it. Like, that's an executive decision. I'm going to give Rushman the day off. Get Brady Murrieta behind the mound there. Or behind the dish, I should say. There we go. Charlie Condon. RBI double. That'll play. Alan Ford, foul, fly will play slightly less. All right. Gutierrez, buddy, I believe in you. He allowed a leadoff triple. I'm just going to hit half inning, and we're all going to hope for the best. Okay? Race. All right. I will take that and like it. You get a leadoff triple, only score the one run. I can live with that. I can live with that as Samson grounds out. Come on, Kevin. Hit to third. No dice. All right, Marietta, let's go. Bang. You know what? He hit the ball hard, and compared to where he was for the first like 3 months of the season, that's pretty good. Solo shot from Villar, fair enough. All right, come on, guys. Heart of my order. Let's go. They walked How You Lee. He is definitely going to steal on Reyes. Yeah, come on. There we go. Walked Condon. 2 on, no outs. Alan Ford hits it up the middle. How You Lee has the speed, but George has one of the best arms in baseball. The camera not moving is awkward, but essentially it looks like they cut off the throw and then got Condon at third, which is a little annoying because now it went from runners to the corners with no outs to runner on first with 1 out. 2 quick outs later. Yeah, because that could have been a sac fly. Silly Condon. Silly man. Trouble in the fifth as Nate George walks. The Giants trading for Machado is hilarious because that was such an oh boy. Yeah, that might be gone. 3-run shot. Marco Reyes. The Giants have taken the lead. Man, I really thought Gracie had settled in there. Not great. Solo shot from Andahar is a little better. How You Lee's at second. Condon gets it through. The throw. Not in time. All right, we've cut the lead to 1. Oh boy. Been quite a few wild pitches and such today. Come on, lads. A brief moment of insanity. I thought that had the distance. It was not even close. Samson gets it through, though. That'll do nicely. I am not going to run when the ball is very shallow and Rodriguez has a great arm. That seems like a recipe for disaster. Elliott lines out, but Condon will score. Tie ball game. And Marietta strikes out. All right. Well, we get the runs. My bullpen is getting a little thin, so I would like it if Gutierrez could give me some outs here. And instead, Rodriguez just hits it to the fence, which feels mean, but fair enough. I mean, I'm going to keep him in to face Villar. Like, that's what I get. That is indeed what I get. Only a madman would leave him in. Definition of insanity, please. Oh, poor Gutierrez. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that single handedly ballooned his ERA to 4.58. I just wanted him to get like an out. And my desire for that has cost us 3 runs, which is quite sad. No, How You Lee ground out. All right, Sandy, I'm going to be honest. You need to get me the 7 too. I don't have the bullpen for this. Oh, yeah, boy. Rodriguez. You know what? Maybe Emmanuel Rodriguez is just the Rockies killer. Maybe it's as simple as that. All right, Villar lines out. Very good. Let's see if we can just get Locklear and get out of the inning. There we go. All right. Not terrible from Sandy. Nothing for us in the eighth. We're just going to go right to AJ Russell. Just dude. All right. Come on, Kevin. Line out from him. We're going to pinch hit for Murrieta. I'm going to give Jose Ferreira the bat. And he pops up to the old shortstop. All right, Chris Beach. You're my last hope. Nope. All right. Yeah, I think unfortunately I left in Gutierrez a bit too long, but yeah, our bats didn't do great. Only 6 hits on the day, half of which were Condon. Couldn't get really anything going there. All right, we move on to the game 3 with Roberto Paz on the mound, who we acquired from the Marlins this year after he had been out for checks notes an entire calendar year. Um, Everyone's healthy and good to go. Yeah, I'm not going to sub anyone out. We're just going to play the lads. Hyungjun Im on Holy God. Well, that's just cracked. Best pitcher in baseball? Best pitcher in baseball. I mean, it looks like he was injured a bit, but good Lord. $45 million. Fair enough. Oh, how you Lee 2-run shot off of him. What now? Uh-oh. Dos Santos and Rodriguez are aboard. That's bad. Right to the corner. That's going to score them both. Man. 2 runs shall score in very depressing only 1 run? You should be embarrassed with yourself. What's the point of 70 base running if you can't make that? Come on. Machado. Good Lord. Manny Machado's killing us. That is insane. Manny Machado is killing us. I believe in Paz. Oh man, they scored 4 on him. Not looking good. There we go. Alan Ford RBI double. Let's keep it moving. Colby did not. And Andahar pops up. It's like we have a bit of momentum, then it all comes crashing down. Paz, buddy. Again, I don't have the bullpen to pull you in the fourth. Machado. He's killing us. The man's 41 years old. He's destroying me. There we go. Nate George pop up. That's massive. Ronnie Cruz hits it up to center and caught at the wall. Whew, that could have been horrible. Clean fifth from Roberto. All right, he's on 85 pitches. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from last time. Yeah, we're gonna go Kevin, face De Los Santos, and the Rodriguez double punch. Gets it clean. He is on 18 pitches though. Let's see if he can get Nate George, and that'll be it probably. Duh. You know what? I lied. Could be an error, but it's ruled a base hit. Well, really? I mean, hey, if you want to bunt and give me the out, fly out. I'll take that. All right, that'll be it for Kevin. We'll go straight to Gastelum to face Soto. And Soto lines out. Very good. Adam Terry gets it past How You Lee. How You Lee being a terrible defensive second baseman is very bad, just on a foundational level. But Villasana K's, so we're okay there, but we're still down by one. Murphy gets us started. There we go. Come on, Munoz. There we go. Munoz hits it all the way to the corner. I doubt that'll score Murphy, but it might. It might. And it does. Tie ball game. Very good, sirs. All right. They intentionally walked Charlie Condon. I'm not going to complain. Maybe I should have complained because I allowed them a double play. Dang. All right. We will get Gage Wood warming if I need him, but ideally, Gastelum can get me the eighth. Because if this goes to extra innings, I would prefer to have Wood for the ninth, Okuda for the 10th. There we go. Emmanuel grounds out. Yo Ferry gets it down. How many pitches is that for Gastelum? 23. Yeah, I'll pull him. I'm going to bring in Gage Wood to face, evidently, Babe Ruth incarnate in 41-year-old Manny Machado. All right, he gets him swinging. Cool. All right, we go to the ninth. See if we can get the go-ahead run. Kevin Jules on the mound. Colby Turner with the softest ground out any of us have ever seen. There we go. Andahar gets it down. Do I want him to steal on Terry? Let's be bold. Let's be brave. And he gets the steal. Very good. Come on, Rushman. Man. Here's a question. Do I want Kevin Elliott to hit here? And I think the answer is no. I'm going to give the bat to CJ Sampson. And he grounds out. Dang. All right. So, Chris Beach will take right field, which is not great defensively, but it's where we're at. All right. Gage Wood's getting the ninth. Nate George swinging a miss. Ronnie Cruz lines out. Very good, very good, very good. Here's Soto. And he gets it through. I'm going to get Okuda warming up in case Terry gets aboard. All right, cool. Okay, we're going to extra innings. Chris Beach is the runner because I had to put him in for Elliott, which is less than ideal. Murphy striking out is somehow even worse. They walk Munoz. There's that double play again. And How You Lee hits right into it. That's twice. First with Alan Ford, now with How You Lee. Oh, brother. Okay. Well, they have someone even slower on the base pass. Okuda to face Villasana. All right, gets him to ground out. Very good. De Los Santos. Hit sharply to short in time. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the last hope. He hits it to center. Down over Murphy, and that is your ball game. Giants walk it off in 10. Man. I mean, giving up 4 runs. I mean, we gave up, what, 4 runs in the second inning. and that was all they needed. Outside of Murphy and how you lead, no one particularly hit the ball well, which is rough. Bullpen, I think, did okay overall, but we just couldn't dig ourselves out of the hole. So now, with that loss, we are now 2 games back of the Rockies. All right, the Orioles have claimed Castillo. Best of luck to him. I'm glad he's pitching in the majors again. That's fun. All right, so now we have Miami. Yeah, Luis De Leon is still has this annoying cold, I guess, that he just picked up on the day he was supposed to pitch. That's quite funny. So we'll just go Richie Swain. I'm going to sim game 1 of the Marlins series, and we win it 7-4. Murphy with 3 hits, Kevin Elliott with 3 hits, Andahar with 3 hits. Good God. Ooh, AJ Russell got popped. 3 hits, 2 runs. That's a shame because he's been doing great this season. Okay, so Aguilaris can be activated. I think that's an easy switch. We're just going to send Chris Beach back down to AAA. So for when after we acquired him in the Max Clark deal, he went right to the majors. But I think AAA is where he's going to mostly find himself. And then Aguilaris can return. I'm honestly going to bring him off the bench. Like, he just is not hitting the ball this season at all. After leading the NL in hits last year, he's just not doing great. I think I'm going to give Kevin Elliott a run in right field. He's just bad. He's just not good defensively, which is the most frustrating thing, really. So I'll just slide Aguilaris in as the backup. All right, let us play. Oh, yeah, I need to finish the day. All right, let's play game 2. Luis De Leon on the mound for us. Kevin Elliott just had 3 hits. Yeah, our outfield is doing pretty good. Luis De Leon, he's done okay last handful of outings. Let's keep it going. All right, how you leaves aboard. Charlie Condon tragically grounds out to second. The dream is dead. Nothing in the second or third for either team. Nick Golumb is aboard. Bryce Eldridge not being on the Giants anymore is so clutch. Like, don't get me wrong. I have no tough on that. I just saw 1,500 OPS and I was like, my God. But it was in 3 games at AAA. I thought they'd find the greatest hitter in the history of the world. All right, Condon's on second. Come on, Allen. There we go. Line drive into right. That'll play. Runners at the corners for Colby. And he hits into a double play. It really is an unfortunate lineup construction where, like, Condon is pretty slow. Alan Ford is the slowest. And Colby Turner is a little better, but that lack of speed at 4, 5, and 6 in my lineup really hurts. Luis, I believe in you. See, we're okay. We are okay. And ours swings on a 3-1 pitch. I need to look in strategy to see if there's any way I can essentially give everyone the red light on 3-1. Because statistically, it is not the hitter's count that a lot of people think it is. As Elliott is thrown out. All right, I'm going to get Ginger warming up. in case there's trouble, but I'd like Luis to get me 6. I don't think Luis will be getting me 6. Do I want him to face Lamar Edwards Jr.? I think I do. Well, we strike out Lamar, but they do get the steal off Rushman. And he hit Nick. Okay. Yeah, that's it for Luis. What's Rushman's? He's thrown out 24%. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Eldridge strikes out looking. That's massive. And Sawai lines out. Okay, come on, guys. Nothing in the 6th. Ginger walks Martinez on 4. Fair enough. We're going to get AJ Russell warming up. Franco grounds out. I'll leave him in. Mistake. Brito hits it through the middle. Marlins have scored their opening run. Let's get Russell on to face Lamar Edwards. Well, yeah. Guess we've been due for a little bullpen explosion. Good Lord, Russell. I mean, that's rough on Ginger, because obviously his box score is going to look terrible, but oh my God, AJ. He allowed 3 straight hits again. I mean, I'm leaving him in. Like either he gets it or he doesn't. Oh my God. He just allowed 4 straight hits. And a runner has scored. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that was awful. All right, at least AJ gets me the 8th. That'll help him. And then we'll just get Gastelum up for the 9th, unless we score 6 runs here. No. All right, Gastelum for the 9th. He allows another run. Yeah, we got 2 runs there at the end, but yeah, I mean, Gingera unfortunately did okay, but then stranded 2 runners or left 2 runners on, and then AJ Russell just got popped. So there is that. Not great from us. Oh, suspensions. Eddie Lerma is suspended. Why are you still in? Oh, because I have your thing. I mean, yeah, like even in Double A, he's not much better. He's essentially just hit his potential at this point. All right, we're going to sim the finale against the Marlins. We win it 8-4. Very good. Murphy has a homer. How you Lee it? How you Lee? Don't look now. He has 3 homers in his last 4 games to bring him up to 20. Pretty good from him. Rushman and Kevin Elliott did good at the bottom of the order. Okay. And now we face the San Diego Padres, who are 54-84. If we don't sweep this, I'm going to be quite upset. Let's see. Who do I got game 1? Gutierrez. Let's sim game 1. We lost it 1-5. I'm upset. Gutierrez got popped immediately. And we had 5 hits on the day. Cool. Man. All right, let's go to game 2. So Condon is hot. Alan Ford is not doing great. I'm going to sit him. Kevin Elliott will DH. Aguilaris is going to bat 7th. Let's try that and see if I like it. Colby also is ice cold, but I think I'm going to let him try to hit out of it today. All right, Murphy leadoff double, what we like to see. Munoz pops it up. Come on, Howie Lee. Good news is he advanced the runner. Bad news is there's two outs now. Yep, and Charlie Condon swing and a miss in error. Goodbye. And a hard short. He's up to 11. There we go. This time they have an error and Murphy's aboard. And Munoz strikes out. Man. Yeah, Munoz is not having himself a good August. His average is below 300 for like the first time since maybe April. I don't think that's an exaggeration. Uh-oh. Two on, nobody out, and the ball is lasered to the wall. Yeah, our bats are disappearing at a very bad time. It for short. The throw gets Xander Bogarts, who at this point is, yeah, 40. Imagine having a 40-year-old Bogarts and a 41-year-old Machado. All right. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning. That's really clutch. And a hard leadoff double. Okay, come on, come on. Aguilares. Lines out to left. You know what? I'm going to have Marietta bunt. Never mind. And that is why you abandon the plan when it doesn't go well in the first at bat, as Marietta has an RBI single, and this game is all tied up. Kevin Elliott walks. If Marietta was quicker, I might do a double steal. Oh, Kevin. I mean, to be fair, the kid is a rookie. Yeah, his base running's a 35. Oh, brother. All right, Roberto, give me the sixth. Oh, boy. Might have been too much to ask. Gingera, 0. Fair enough. Come on. There we go. Brito lines out. Colby Turner heads up play. Thank you. You may now sit down. Nothing forced in the sixth. I mean, yeah, I'm going to let. I was like, I'm going to let Paz stay in. He's still in the green. Then he gives up two immediate runners. And Gastelum strands them all. What a lad. All right, Gagewood ready for the eighth. I know Gastelum's only on 11 pitches, but Gagewood gives up two. Man, that hurts. Okay, solo shot from Elliott. Okay, tying home run from Munoz. And how you Lee walks. Charlie Condon, chance for extra heroics. Instead, he grounds out to second. Wah, wah, wah. Actually, listen, the bottom of the order sucks for the Padres, so I'm going to see if Gagewood can just take it. And he walks Luke Hill. Nope, I've seen enough. Okuda to face Marco Luciano. All right, and they got the steal off of Murrieta. What's Murrieta's thrown out rate? 25. Here's Bogarts, and Bogarts hits it to right. The throw in holds. Luke Hill at third. And Alec Freeland flies out to left. All right. Bottom of the ninth, chance to walk it off. Colby Turner, he is ice cold. What can he do against Hunter Gaddis? Fly out to center. Oh, brother. Andahar strikes out looking. Christian Aguilares strikes out swinging. All right. I mean, I have no other options for the 10th. So Okuda, unfortunately, just has to get 3 outs. Oh, man. Martinez gets it down. RBI double. Man, we're gonna lose if we lose the series to the Padres, like I am gonna say words to this team. Burns gets it through. A double play here would be very welcome. Strikeout also works. All right. Well, they only scored the ghost runner, which, based on how that inning started, is very nice. Um, I'm gonna let Murrieta hit. Slade Ciccone, our old friend, and Murrieta hits it through. Thank you, Slade. The check is in the mail. Very good. Tie ball game. Kevin Elliott, go ahead run on second. And he struck out, killing me. Anthony James Murphy with the walk-off 2-run shot in the 10th inning. Very good, sir. 3 hits on the day for him and the home run. Kevin Elliott had the first home run of his career. Very good, sir. Yeah, Gagewood got popped, which sucks. Okuda, I mean, he gave me 2 innings, so immense credit must be given to him. Murrieta had 2 hits. Beautiful, beautiful work. Here's a question. When did the Red Sox draft Elliott? Like in what round? Round 2. And then oh no, the Reds drafted him in round 2. He does not sign, gets picked later in the second round by the Red Sox and signs. Fair enough. And then he came here as a part of the Vic Vodnik deal. Which, I mean, he didn't do well for the Red Sox, but he did good for the Mariners. He did good for the Astros. He's doing good for the Yankees. Like, Vodnik has had a really good career after we traded him, and he was one of our best relievers for first 5 seasons. Credit to him. All right. I am going to fully trust that we're going to win this game. I believe in ours. Andujar's tired. Murphy's tired. Colby Turner sucks. So, all right. CJ Sampson's going to bat 6th and take 3rd. Jose Ferreira is going to bat, 7th. Aguilares is going to take center field and lead off. I'm going to give Munoz the day off. We're going to have Alan Ford in left. Jose Ferreira is going to take short. Elliott will bat 7th. Rushman is going to DH. Murrieta is going to catch. I think I'm going to give some off days to some struggling guys. See what we can do. There we go. How Yuli RBI triple. That'll play. Condon flies up to center. I don't think that's deep enough. Nah. And the world's saddest foul pop-up from Allen. But let the record show we drew first blood. Oh, they tie it up. Murrieta, what do you got for me? A swing and a miss. Actually, hindsight being 2020, even though Murrieta is better defensively than Rushman, I should have still DH'd Murrieta because now I can't pinch hit for him because I won't have a catcher. That might have been a mistake. Oh, Padres get the second run. Oh boy, 2 runners on, 2 outs. Let's get AJ Russell warming up. Come on, Richie, you got this, buddy. Get Batchelder. And he does. All right, nice quality start for Richie. But unfortunately, our offense only has 2 hits. Aguilares and Murrieta both strike out. You know what? At least Jose hit the baseball. It ain't much. All right, Russell's going to come on for the 7th. Clean from him. Can he also get me the 8th? Yes, he can. All right, we're going to go. I'm going to warm up Sandy and Gastelum, depending on if we tie it, take the lead, or do nothing. Sampson grounds out. Hitters have a 840 OPS against them. Okay. Kevin Elliott hits a double. 840 OPS against is insane. All right. Yeah, see, this would be a scenario where I could DH from Murrieta and feel pretty okay, but now I can't. So Murrieta's going to get the ball, or get the bat rather. And he hits into a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Aguilares pops it up. I I don't think a player has ever had such a good year and then a horrendous one the year after. Like, it's actually insane if you look at it. Like last year, he played in 150 games, had over 100 runs, 178 hits, 22 homers. I mean, sure, the strikeouts were insane, but he also walked 60 times. And this year, I mean, he's worth negative WAR. And last year, he was worth 4.2. It's kind of crazy. Oh, boy. Error on CJ Sampson at third, which is expected. Third is not his best defensive position. There we go. All right, double play. Okay. Let's get. Oh, Gastelum's already ready. Okay. Slade to Choney to face me again, my old friend. I say old friend. He pitched for us in like 19 innings. All right, here we go. Jose is up first, and he hits it deep to right, but that's going to be caught. Unfortunate for him. Here's how you lead. All right, line drive into right field. That'll play. That'll do nicely. Double for him. All right, Condon and Ford. Condon swing and a miss. Alan Ford, our last hope. And he pops it up. First base side. Yikes. I mean, zero fault on the pitching staff. If you only allow 2 runs, you should expect to win the game. But yeah, I mean, we played a pretty bad lineup in terms of rotation, like our backup third baseman, backup center fielder, backup catcher. Could not get it done. We dropped the series to the Padres. I mean, that's huge. Like, if we end up losing the division by, a game or two, that series I think is one we're gonna look back on like, what the heck happened? Yeah, I mean, Alan Ford and Colby Turner both being ice cold is a very bad combo. Allen had a terrible August. 208 average, 286 slugging. Not good. But I mean, it's not like I'm going to bench him. So, okay. I am going to sim game 1 against the Diamondbacks with Luis on the mound. Very good. A shutout. We win 9-0. That will do nicely. Andahar with a triple, his 3rd on the season. Good for him. Combined shutout for Luis De Leon, Sandy, and Gingera. I don't know why the AI pitched both my long relievers in this game, but whatever. 6 shutout innings for Luis. 4 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. He really is just a phenomenal ace. It is a shame that he is, without question, gonna decline the player option in inter free agency. But you know what? Let me believe. Let me believe. All right, we're gonna play game two with Ingracia on the mound. How you how you Lee? You've been getting tired quite a bit. Is everything okay? Do. All right, let me look at the splits more closely. So batting third, yeah, third and fourth, he hasn't really done much. He's done better batting fifth. Alan, have I bat you third at all? I have. And it went pretty well. Okay. We're going to have Alan Ford take third, Colby take fifth. Jose can bat no, let's have Elliot bat sixth. Man, like Aguilaris is just, he's been relegated to a backup. That's crazy. Nothing. JoJo, so help me. Thank you. Gino Groover, who is the Diamondbacks Rockies killer. Like he is my nemesis without question. Oh, Diamondbacks get 3 hits or 3 runs, excuse me. Let's see if we can match Murphy at the dish. Swing and a miss. And Munoz grounds out. Just do 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 do. Come on, JoJo. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Nice double play ball. No relay, unfortunately. Dot walks. Bases are loaded for Alex Harrington. Hits it up to center. Murphy's there. Easily caught. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nothing for us in the fourth. And the Diamondbacks again have a man on, but he's stranded. Andahar gets aboard. Let's go. Murrieta. That's fine. I will take that. So that gets him to third with only 1 out. So a ball in play, he scores. Oh, Jose. There we go. Murphy gets it down. We have a run. Come on. Let's go, Munoz. Get your swag back. Nope. He did not. He, in fact, did not. All right, JoJo, give me the fifth. Uh, what order do I want to do this? I think I'll get Broughton warming first after JoJo gets Stott. Thank you. Can he get Harrington? Yes, he can. Okay. A bad second inning. Not a great start overall, but I think we'll get him out of there. There we go. Alan Ford gets it down. Come on. Why ain't that depressing? Okay, JoJo can sit down. Think not a terrible start, but not a great one either. Oh, Joey Broughton's hurt. That's bad. That's very bad. Man. All right. I mean, yeah, we're just going to go Kevin then to face Alex Lodise. And he immediately hits a 2-run home run. Fair enough. Fair enough. Soft grounder from Groover. He is retired. Okay. Okay. Well, we're down 5-1. It's not looking great. Murrieta is aboard somehow. I do not pretend to know how, and a swing and a miss from Ferreira. It matters not. All right, Kevin gets me the seventh. He's on 17 pitches. I think that'll be it for him. Who do I want? Who do I want? Who do I want? Costello. Costellum for the eighth. Oh boy. Two runners on, no outs. Not great. Miller lines out. I'll take that and like it. Bodie flies out to the left. And Gino Gruber pops up. All right, Gastelum gets out of the jam that he himself created. Then, if we somehow manage to tie it up or take the lead, we'll get Gage Wood going. Kevin Elliott is aboard. We have a chance here. Andahar flies out. Quinn Reister, old friend, who did not pitch very well for us at all. Trying to remember the order of operations. Yeah, so we traded for him in June in exchange for Raul Cerna, who looks like has not developed well, and then James Trantos, who has been an okay outfielder for him. And then we immediately traded him for John Bailey, who is currently in AAA for us. All right, Marietta, let's score Elliott here. He hits it up to right, but a diving catch ends the game. Yeah, I mean, we had 8 hits, 1 walk, 17 men left on. All right, do we know Broughton's injury? We do, 1 week. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put him on the IL anyway. I know I essentially lose a week, but like, I need him. In response, I need to make a decision on whether I actually think Wellington Herrera will pitch for us, and I think the answer is no. Yeah, all right, we're going to call Mike Stewart back to the bullpen. He's been in AAA the majority of the season, but I think we'll give him another run here. All right. Well, let's sim the finale against the Diamondbacks. All right, we win it 5-2. Andahar with 3 hits, including a home run. Kevin Elliott 3 hits also. Munoz, Murphy homers. Pretty good. Ooh, Gutierrez 6 shutout innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 Ks, and then AJ Russell got popped again. His ERA, it's above 3 for like the first time ever. I say that. Yeah, he did not have a good start to the season. He was just lights out since then. All right. Okuda got the save. They only had Gage Wood pitch 9 pitches. All right. So let's take stock of things really quick. So we're 2 games back of San Fran. We are, I would say, pretty safe wild card wise. Like, we would have to collapse. And then the Cubs and Reds presumably are just going to take wins from each other because they're in the same division. And we face them both. So that'll do. All right. So we have Portland, who suck. I think I'm going to sim game 1 of the series and just see how it goes. As I was saying, we won 16-5. Goodness gracious me. Holy moly. Let's run it through here. So triples, Andahar and Aguilares. Home runs, Munoz, Colby Turner, and Allen Ford. That brings Allen up to 30 home runs on the season. Let's see who's leading. Oh, Montez has 32 or 38, excuse me. Shane Gill on the Tigers. Look at him. Look at this mad lad. And look at this insanely cheap contract they have him on. Man, I'm jealous. Yeah, I mean, Max Clark is not doing any better for the Tigers as he did for me. He has three triples in 26 games, which is very impressive. But yeah, I think for whatever reason, his bat just fell off at age like 26, which is pretty annoying. Yeah, 3 hit day for Munoz, Condon, Andahar. Kevin Elliott, I mean, look, he's been doing really good. And, he's not really part of my long term plans. He is 28 years old as a rookie, so that's not nothing. Ginger got popped again. He really is good for like 6 of those a year where he just gets shelled. All right. Yeah, we're pitching out of order now, which is a little annoying. So I have everyone tired. Let's. Okay. So, yeah, like everyone's tired. All right. Marietta is in to catch. That's obvious. Aguilares in center field. Munoz in left. Alan Ford takes right. I need a first baseman. That's going to be Colby Turner. Going to have everybody move up one. I need a shortstop. That is Jose, and then a DH. And a DH I can give to one of the. Let's see. Kevin's at 41, obviously. He's not doing it. 78, 78, 76, 74. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which I then said, led to us dooming ourselves late in the game. But I'm going to have Rushman DH, Marietta catch. I want to give everyone else just a clean day off because realistically, like, I don't want them, like, if Condon or Andahar or someone gets injured playing tired in this game, that's doomsday scenario. Munoz with a third error in left, and Portland gets 2 runs. But now Howie Lee is aboard with an RBI double. Allen gets it through. We're back. Runners at the corners. Colby. Oh, unlucky. And CJ. Down he goes. Nothing in the second. There we go. Solo shot from Aguilares. That'll do. Oh. All right, they do get a third. I think that'll be it for Richie. 5 innings, 4 hits, 300 runs, 1 walk, 8Ks in 5 innings. That'll do. Ah, and I may have pushed Ginger a little too hard there. Admittedly. I didn't even notice Mike pitched 2 clean innings last game. Let's get Gagewood going. And then he can face Mungia. And he gets him to pop up. Very good. Oh yeah, Mungia was my player. Or no, no. It's the same abbreviation. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that my double A and the Nationals double A have the exact same abbreviation. That's what got me. There we go, Adley Rushman, RBI double. I'm vindicated in my decision to DH him. If you had told me in late August Adley Rushman would be DHing for me, I would have said something has either gone terribly wrong with Alan Ford or we have found another catching solution. All right, clean inning from Gage. We're going to get Gastelum and Okuda warming. Depending on if we score a run or not, How Yuli walks. Great start. I am going to have him steal. Uh-oh. This is a bad time for rain. There we go. How Yuli gets there easily. Come on, Alan. They walk him. I'm not going to pinch run for him. Everybody's injured. Or not injured. Everybody's tired. There we go. Colby hits it into the outfield. That'll score How You Lee. The lead is ours. Gastelum can sit down. Samson hits it back up the middle. Very good. I am not going to run with Alan Ford ever in any situation. Let's be clear about that. Ferreira lines out, but that will score another run. And Rushman gets it down again. Listen, sometimes I'm a genius when it comes to lineups. Uh-oh. All right, game is called due to bad weather, so we win. I feel like Murrieta was potentially robbed of some RBIs there. I would have liked to keep that game going, but shrug. See, why are they trying to play these guys when they're tired? Like, if starter tired, if starter tired, if starter tired, if starter tired. This game is silly sometimes. All right, CJ Sampson in a third. Marieta's going to catch again. Kevin Elliott's doing pretty good. All right, I anticipate this being a nice, clean game. And immediately we had an error. Andahar, his 12th. Very good, sir. Marietta, if you swing, thank God. If he would have swung on a 3-0 count, I might have benched him. Kevin, I just compliment you and then you ground into a double play. Killing me. Oh, Portland got their first hit. That's a shame. There we go. Marietta gets it down. I don't think Marietta is ever going to be like a starting catcher option for us, but I think as a backup catcher, he's pretty good. I just need the bat to be how it was in the second half of the season compared to the first. Very nice line drive there. So that will score CJ. Thank you, Anthony. And Munoz lines out, nothing doing. All right. Luis is dealing. How you leaves aboard. Oh, Alan. CJ hits it up to center. Nah, caught before the warning track. There we go. 6 shutout innings from Luis. That is all I need. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 8 Ks. And Kevin immediately gives up a leadoff double. You got this, buddy. Oh, they scored 3. Man, that's what I get for hitting half inning. But so be it. Condon hits into a double play with two runners on. Now, damn. Yeah, that's what I get. Sometimes I think I just sim too fast. Let's get Castellum in. Oh boy, you got this, buddy. Curio pops up foul. Okay. Same idea. We're gonna get Okuda and AJ Russell warming up. Off grounder to short. Allen is unfortunately the slowest runner in baseball. So down he goes. Oh no, an error from the third baseman, Mungia. And Andahar hits into another double play. All right, Okuda can sit. Russell goes for the ninth. Clean from him. I'm going to let Marietta hit. Let's go, buddy. Two hits already on the day. Can he make it three? Bang. He does line drive into right field. That'll do. Yeah, I'm going to pinch run for Brady. Getting Jose Ferreira on the mound. I'm not going to run on Henry Davis. I just need someone who is quicker. There we go. Elliott gets it down. I am not going to run here. There's 0 outs. That's insane. Anthony Murphy hits it into right field. It's down. Jose will score. Run. No, I'm not going to send him. It's still 0 outs. So, like any ball hit into the outfield, we win this game. All right, they walk Munoz to face Hao Yu Lee. And a wild pitch scores the walk-off run, and we win 4-3 in extras. Rough, very rough for Adam Mazur. But hey, I mean, Murphy had 4 hits. Marietta went 3 for 3. It's like I just need him to be consistent. He has no power, so his OPS I don't really care about. All I care about is his on base percentage and how much he's walking versus striking out. All right, we get the win. Let us sim into September because it is time for roster expansion. This begs the simple question of who the heck am I going to call up? Ooh, Richie Swain, Howie Lee, and Colby Turner all got worse. Neat. So Swain's potential stuff went down, which is fair. I mean, he's not been great this year. Howie Lee has lost power and speed. I don't know how he could lose speed. He's had more steals than ever, but okay. Fair, I guess. Colby Turner lost power, gap rating, and overall. Yikes. Yikes. I mean, he hasn't, like, the slugging has been okay, but he's sub 300 on base. He's probably going to strike out more times than he did last season. So, it's a little worrisome. What an insane profile from Jose Garcia. He has like the best fastball in the history of the sport, but he can't do anything else. Oh, Bill Singleton. Oh, brother. Yeah, he really can only DH. I imagine his. Yeah, I mean he has 9 point. Oh, that's in the draft league. Never mind. So they're DHing him anyway, and he has negative WAR. Okay. PM from Adley Rushman. I mean, last year my contract want to come back next year. I mean, unfortunately, Rushman, like you want 14 million. I can only afford 3. So it's kind of a non-starter. But even then I wouldn't want to bring him back anyway. Like Rushman was always only a 1-year stopgap option. And he's done pretty okay to his credit. 12 home runs on the season, pretty good. But there's like no reason realistically to sign him. Bill White doing good in Fresno. What are his ratings in high A? God, he just has one good pitch. That's the problem. Okay, so roster expansion. Um, I'm not going to call up a bullpen arm because Joey Broughton is going to come back in 4 days, and he's going to be my ninth reliever. Starters, I'm not going to change anything. Um, I had half a mind to call up Dan Jackson, but I don't think I will. Um, what I am going to do, though, I am going to promote Joe Smith to. Whoops, I just promoted him to the Rockies. Brother. I accidentally promoted him to the Rockies. That's hilarious. Well, start his clock, I suppose. Uh, that's how they get you, but it's fine. I mean, so be it. Yeah, that was a rough misclick by me. Like Nunez's control just is never going to be there. I think I want to call up a hitter. It doesn't make a lot of sense to call up an outfielder because worst comes to worst, I can just have Alan Ford do it. So I think it is going to be an infielder. And I'm stuck really between three guys: Boston Barrow, who has been in AAA the past 2 seasons. He's worth negative WAR this season, which slightly terrifying. And he's an okay defensive first baseman, but that's not really what I need. Daryl Hernandez, I think, is the best choice, quote unquote, in terms of he is the best baseball player. But I don't know if it's worth it to call him up over, say, like a Jack Lyons, who's younger. Where's the AI been playing him? Center field, good God. He's a 5.1 arm, though. I think I am going to call up Daryl Hernandez to get him some run. Because, yeah, I mean, he's done great in AAA. And this is most important. You know, he didn't play second all that much. It looks like the AI DH'd him quite a bit, but Jose, unfortunately, just can't play second base. Like he's worth negative zone rating and yeah, he's worth -4 zone rating in 15 games. Like he just can't play second base. Daryl, I think, can. So I can have him back up Howie Lee as needed. So let's save as the month begins. Yeah, so only one September call up for these first few games, and then Joey Broughton can come back, as is our one. Okay, so we're taking on the Phillies, and this is a huge series because currently in the wild card standings, we are neck and neck with them for the top wild card spot. I don't think neither of us are in danger of falling to the Cubs or Pirates, so I think let us get this party started. JoJo and Gracia on the mound. Nobody is tired, which is good. So let's see what we got here. Jonah Tong on the mound for the Phillies. Oh boy. 2 on, no outs. I'm not worried. And he hits Myers. Bases loaded, no outs. I'm not worried. Dang. Mendez gets it down. That's going to score 1, maybe 2. Nope, just 1. This could get very ugly. All right. Keon Johnson pops up. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, and he walked Cal Raleigh. Did he play it? No, it was a high school kid. Why did I think this guy played at like A&M in real life? Hmm. I mean, Ingracia is just going to have to get out of it. Like, oh boy, he walked PCA on 4 pitches. Like, come on. There we go. Double play. Whew. Okay. They get 3 runs, but that could have been oh so much worse. JoJo and Gracia allowing the double here. Let's go. Nick Kurtz, get him. Dang it. Yeah, I think in the playoffs, I'm going to have a very interesting decision for my top 3 pitchers. Luis De Leon is obviously one. I think Roberto Paz is two. But 3 and 4 are going to be a big question because Richie Swain, like, unfortunately, has just been bad this year, and I don't know if I can trust him. So he's definitely not three. It might be Ingracia, but I mean, he's just getting shelled. Oh, 6 no. I mean, I'm just letting him eat it. Unfortunately, like at this point, I am actively saving my bullpen for the rest of the series and the next couple, which is against some teams in the wild card hunt that I'd like to demolish. Well, we got our first hit in the 5th inning. Well done, everyone. We got a second one. My God. All right, we go to the 6th. Come on, Sandy, give me the 6th. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Bang. All right, he gets the line out. We go to the 7th. Come on, Charlie. Nothing doing. I'll pinch hit here for Allen. Just get CJ. Couple next strip bat. Walked him. Fair enough. And Colby hit into a double A. Brother. All right. Good work from Sandy. 2 clean innings, only 2 hits allowed. Kevin, thank you. I was ready to kill him. All right, AJ Russell for the 8th. Maybe should have done Mike Stewart in that situation, but it's okay. I'm gonna have Aguilaris hit for Anthony Murphy here. 1 for 2 as a pinch hitter. Make that 1 for 3. Strike that from the record. All right, there we go. Munoz gets aboard. The 6-run 9th inning comeback begins now. Manual Class A, not suspended for gambling and point shaving, essentially, in this universe. Charlie Condon, you're my last hope. Yeah, that sums up this game. I mean, like, that might be the worst game we played all year. Like, Ingracia got popped, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, only 3 Ks, and we only had 3 hits and 2 walks the whole game. And, like, this series could decide who gets that top wild card spot. So, not for nothing, that. All right. Gutierrez on the mound for game 2. Let's rock. Just go straight in. I am going to give How You Lee the day off. And Daryl Hernandez is going to make his MLB debut for us. Obviously, not his complete one. I think I may have found my number 9 hitter in Kevin Elliott when he's healthy. Gutierrez, I can't do it. Thank you. There we go. Condon and Ford are aboard. Let's go. Andahar. Bang. Yeah, that's not going to move anybody, I don't think. All right, Darrell, let's go with Darrell. MLB debut for the Rockies. And he pops up. He'll fit right in. I think also having him play a little bit down the stretch gives us a good idea of like if we want to bring back Darrell next year, we can. But I mean, Carter Johnson's going to be healthy next year. Anthony Murphy, 2-run shot, that'll play. Oh boy. All right, we get Cal Rowley at least. I'll take that. And Phillies tie it up. Single from Guzman. All right, Peak Armstrong flies out. We're okay. A little worried, but overall we're okay. All right, Rushman. If you swing, thank you. Oh, I was remembering the playoffs when I think it was Hunter Goodman with like 2 runners on, bottom of the 8th or whatever, swung on a 3-0 count and lined out to center. I don't think I've ever been more mad at a batter. Kevin Elliott swings on a 2-0 and he lines out to center, so fair play. But it does advance Rushman. Oh, Murphy. Yeah, that was a chance for the go-ahead run. Blew that. All right, Gutierrez, give me the 5th. Good man. He's only on 71 pitches. I'm kind of inclined to leave him out. Yeah, he gives me the 6th. All right, he's on 83, so he's done. We'll get Mike Stewart going for the 7th. Some runs, though, would be good as Andahar strikes out. Here's Darrell. He grounds out. Unfortunately, I have bad news, Rushman, for how this at bat's going to go. The softest of grounders back to the pitcher. All right, good work from Gutierrez. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 5 Ks. He had a terrible, first couple starts today, but he's locked in the last 2. Man, that third starting pitcher in the playoffs is going to be huge. Clean inning from Mike, but he took the stamina drop, so I'm never going to pitch him more than 1 inning anymore. His stamina dropped from a 40 to a 25, man. That was painful. Emmanuel Clase is back. What's Murphy at, strikeout wise? So he's started in 88 games, played in just under 100. He's up to 121 Ks. Yeah, something tells me the avoid K is never going to be a 45. I have a sneaking suspicion that's going to maybe drop to even a 35, which is a problem if I want him to be like a consistent leadoff man. All right, clean 8th from Gage Wood. I'm going to get Okuda and Gastelum warming up. If either we take the lead or it's still tied. Colby grounds out. There we go. Condon gets it through. A nice double here from Alan Ford, and we win the game. Nope, swing and a miss. And Andahar hits the fielder's choice. All right. We go to the 9th. Okuda can sit down. I'm going to let Gage Wood face Mendez, and then Gastelum comes in. Very good. Andahar gets him. All right. Gastelum for Johnston and Cal Rowley. So I'm not afraid of either of these 2 hitters. Johnson lines out. Here's Cal Rowley. Swing and a miss. All right. Extra innings we go. And Darrell is up first. Chance to be a hero. No dice. Swing and a miss. They walk Rushman to keep the double play available. Kevin Elliott hits it to center. Andahar does get to third. I'm debating. Here's my plan. Jose is going to pinch run. We're going to go for the steal. Yeah, they don't even try. Okay. Um, do I want? I'm going to let Murphy take the pitch. 3-0. I mean, if he walks him, he walks him. All right, let him swing. Hits it up the middle. Tying run scores. Good throw in. Ferreira makes it home. And that, folks, is the value of the pinch run. Very good. Let's get Okuda warming up since we've taken the lead. James Hicks in. And Munoz hits it down the right field line. That'll do. It's definitely called the first baseline. All right, we're up 5-2. Looking good. Colby, 2-run shot. Not quite. All right, we got 3 runs, which I will take. Murrieta will come in to catch. Okuda will take. Guzman is a must out here. We got to get him. First ever start for me. Commits an error. He's going to fit right in. PCA hits it up to center. That's fine. I will gladly trade outs for runs. Oh, wow. Cal Raleigh didn't even try to go. All right. Fair enough. Matt Smith, when he's not acting as Doctor Who, flies out there. Diego Benitez, the last out. Hits it to third. Gentlemen, to be clear, they gave that to Colby, right? Yeah. Gentlemen. There we go. I was I think if that had decided the game, I might have just made some cuts right then and there. Oh, brother. All right, we get the win. Very good. Pitching staff did great. We left 15 men on, which is grim, but we'll take that. Why is it trying to skip Roberto? Are you out of your mind? Must be insane. All right, let's sim the finale. Duh, we lost it 3-4. Okuda blew it at the end. So the AI again, I don't know what the AI is doing with Gage Wood. Like they're consistently bringing him in to get like 1 or 2 outs and burn some fitness. For what? For what, I ask you. All right, let me save. So unfortunately, the 2 most important series that we had today were the Giants and the Phillies. Giants didn't do good, lost 2 out of 3. Phillies, same. Man. All right, let's do a quick check in. So we are 1 game back of the Giants. We're still ahead of the Phillies on record because we're just, that awesome. How many wins do the Nationals have right now? 98. All right. Last things last, let us get through the Covey series and then I think I'll stop it there. Let's sim game 1. Lost 2-5. Luis got popped a little bit. Kevin Elliott had 2 of our 5 hits. Not great. Yeah, that Portland sweep is the only reason we're still fighting right now. All right. Alan, I'm gonna give you a day off. I know I said I'd let you hit. I lied. We're gonna have how you lead DH. Darrell's gonna come in. Andahar ice cold. He should be okay. Yeah, he's good either. All right, let's rock. I do not have the most fit and ready bullpen in terms of stamina, so I'd really appreciate if Richie could get me like 6 innings here. Walk Marietta. Don't swing. Don't swing. Good man. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Kevin Elliott. He's red hot. Bang. Hits it back up the middle of the pitcher. He has the speed. Safe at first. That'll do. Anthony Murphy. And swing and a miss. I do think if Anthony Murphy is going to be either our starting center fielder or right fielder next year, I don't think he can play leadoff. Like, unfortunately. I think the strikeouts just really kill us. Uh-oh. You got this, Richie. All right. Cubs get a run. 2 on, no outs, and only get a run. I'm not mad. God. Offensively, we're doing nothing. Oh, Valdez. Oh, he lined out. Thank God. I was so worried that was gone. All right. I don't hate the walk there because it sets up the double play. I was worried they're going to bunt. Oh, I hate that. Swain hits Ramsey. Come on, buddy. Get the double play. Hit to short. Home for one. Back to first in time. Beautiful double play. Well done from the men. There we go. Howley and Condon are aboard. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Colby, Colby, Colby. I mean, I'll take that trade because there's only 1 out now. Andahar striking out is Grim, and Darrell follows suit. Yikes. All right, I'm going to go to Sandy. I learned my lesson last time, leaving Richie in. There we go. Okay, Murrietta's on second. Murphy swinging a miss again. And Munoz has walked. All right, Haley, what do you got for me? He hits it up. Eighth inning. I'm going to get Gastelum warming up if Sandy can't do it. Oh, brother. 2 on, 2 outs. All I need is a strikeout. Gastelum's my man. Never mind, it's a 2-1 count. Oh, and Carson Williams hits it all the way to center. That'll score one. No dice on the relay. All right, Cubbies take the lead. I'm just going to hit the half inning button and pray. All right, cool. 1 run to tie. Charlie gets us started, hitting it down the third base line. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Very good, very good, very good. Colby, don't strike out on 3 pitches. He hits it up to left. That'll be caught. Doesn't move Condon at all. And Ahar hits it down and right. The throw in. Not in time. Condon scores. Tie ball game. And they walked Durrell. All right. Here's Marietta. It's in to the double play. Dang. All right. All righty then. Here's the thing, Gastelum. I have no one behind you, so you have to give me the ninth. Riley Green's on second. 2 outs. Alejandro Cruz gets it down into left. Dang it all. Good throw, but not in time. They run on Marietta. Safe. All right. Well, they get a run. I guess I think I'd rather get Okuda back to full strength so Gage Wood can warm up. I wouldn't hate a walk. Dang it, Kevin. Murphy struck out again. That's 3 for him. And Munoz grounds out to end the ball game. We lose 3-2. I mean, Ozuna and Gastelum both gave up a run, but like we had 8 hits on the day, left 17 men on, 9 Ks. My outfield went a combined 1 for 12 with an RBI and a walk. Not great. Is Broughton not back yet? Oh, right. Oh, right. He's on the IL for a week longer. So I guess I could have called up someone. I could still. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. He is a little bit tired, but let's just get him in there. All right, game 3 against the Cubbies. I'm just gonna sim it. JoJo on the mound. Good God. We lost 4-8. AJ Russell, 6 runs. He gave up 5 walks. I mean that nuked his ERA by almost 70 points. My God. Did Ingracia get hurt? No, he just took 93 pitches to get through 4 2/3. Fair. And they pitched Reed, and he did okay. Man. Man, oh man. Swept by the Cubs. Still 2 games back of the Giants, but now the Phillies are ahead of us in the wild card. But we're 5 games up on the Reds, which I think is still a comfortable number, even though we do play them coming up, which is a little scary. Let's get through some. How are the Braves doing? Not looking that great. Let's play game 1 with Gutierrez on the mound. Actually, I lied. I'm going to sim game 1 with Gutierrez. Come on, show me a win. There we go. We win 7-6. Travis Castell going strong for them. Good for him, an old friend. Murphy and Rushman with homers. Oh man. Mike Stewart gave up to Okuda, gave up 3 runs in the 9th. Yeah, I mean that's his ERA this season is terrible. But I mean, goodness gracious. He had a 7 ERA in July, 10.8 here. All right, let's play game 2. Roberto Paz on the mound. Everyone on my team is the AI is just not subbing in people when they're tired. Like, I really don't understand. Okay. So let's do this in a rather funny way. So CJ Sampson is going to take third. Jose Ferreira is going to take short. I'm gonna have him hit leadoff. Let's mess around here. Alan Ford in left. Aguilaris in center. Yeah, and I'm just officially out of bodies, really. God, why did the AI do this? I don't understand. Yeah, like, why? I hate it. To be fair, CJ's played right field for me on a couple occasions. Hey, CJ, guess what? I lied. You're in right field. I'm gonna have to play Colby a third, even though he's tired, which is a little awkward. Um, Marietta obviously is gonna catch, and then Durrell is gonna DH. Actually, I lied. Aguilaris is gonna lead off. Jose is gonna bat second. Okay. So I have CJ Sampson in the outfield right now and a tired Colby Turner at third. Cool, 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 cool. Look at this defensive configuration. Oh boy. Roberto, we're going to need a lot of Ks today. All right, Darrell, let's go. What do you got? And he strikes out. You know what? Fair. So does Aguilares. Come on, Jose. You know what? At least Jose hit the baseball. I cannot fault him for that. Roberto, I believe in you. Duh. In error. Who by? CJ Sampson in right field. Yeah, well, kind of what we expected. Okay, Colby and CJ are aboard. Let's go. Murrieta. Bang. Unfortunately, hits into the double play. Horrendous scenes. Darrell hits it up the middle. He does not have the speed to beat that out. I don't even think Billy Hamilton has the speed to beat that out. Oh, brother. Yeah, we are. I think you could argue we're playing our worst baseball of the season in potentially the most important month. I think series wise, August was more important, but like, man, like if we struggle to the against the bulk Roberto, buddy, you're killing me. I have like, look at this. Look at how the AI has done my relievers. They're killing me. All right. Well, he gets me 5. I think that's pretty much going to be it. Yeah, he's on 81 pitches. So AJ Russell's going to need to get me an inning, and then we're going to have to just pray. All right. AJ, thank you. Luis then for the 7th. Okay, Ford and Sampson are aboard. Let's go. Murrieta. That's going to get caught in center. No chance of advancing anyone. All right, Darrell. Come on, buddy. He hits it up to center. That's down. Alan Ford, not the quickest, but he'll score here. Sampson also makes it in without a throw, which is bold. Tie ball game. Thank you, Darrell. Aguilares beats the throw. He definitely did not look like he beat the throw in the animation, but I'm not going to complain. Jose hits it deep to right, but caught at the track. Down he goes. All right. Gastelum's going to come in for the 7th. And he gives up a solo shot. Fair enough. Okuda is on 0 because the AI pitched him for 2 innings and died. All right, Ford and Colby are aboard. CJ Sampson. Redemption. Hits it short. And the throw is in time. All right. Gage Wood is up for the 8th. Clean inning from him. We are down to our last 3 outs. No point in pinch hitting, everyone. So the boys are the boys. Murrieta, swing and a miss. Darrell, swing and a miss. Aguilares, swing and a miss. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, pitching staff didn't do too bad, but listen, I'm playing a lot of backups. CJ Sampson was in right field for crying out loud. Darrell was DHing. Like, what do you want from me? Like, to be clear, I have if start or tired for everyone. I'm gonna change some backup roles here really quick. So I'm trying to save the AI from itself. All right, we're gonna sim game 3 with Luis on the mound. There we go. We win it 9-8 in 11 innings. As Reed LaPere gets blown up, so does Gastelum. But yeah, I mean, my bullpen is even with 9 guys, we're getting eviscerated. Hey, we clinched the postseason. Things you love to see, folks. Things you love to see. All right, let's take a quick look. Whoops. Wild card chase right now. We're 6 games up. Yeah, we're 6 games up on the Reds. So mathematically, I think we are safe. Yeah, magic number is 5. So yeah, we would have to go like 1-5 the rest of the way. So what I am going to do is I'm going to stop the episode here at about the 2 hour mark. And I think honestly, I'm just going to play through the final 2 series off stream against the Nationals and the Reds. Because regardless of what happens, like the Reds' magic number is 5. So they would have to sweep, essentially, they'd have to sweep their current series and take 2 out of 3 from us, or vice versa. So doubt that happens. So I'll play through those off stream. Maybe if the national series goes horribly wrong and the Reds could maybe beat us out in the wild card, I might stop and then lead off with that. I feel bad for Reed LePere. He just got popped. It's rough. All right, but overall, not a great month, I would say. I mean, to be fair, outside of the Giants series, like we lost that one, but we won every other series we played in August. We swept Portland. September, just not good. We lost the series to the Phillies, got swept by the Cubs, which is very annoying. And then we took 2 out of 3 in the Braves, but both wins were in extra innings. We have not won a game in the standard 9 innings in September. Our all 3 wins are all in extra innings. That is quite funny. But yeah, that is where I think I will leave off. We currently sit, just looking at the standings, we're 1 game back at the Giants. So I guess the division is still in play, to be fair. Oh, to be fair, the division is in play. I will hold off on playing the games. So I think next episode we'll just start with the National Series, then the Reds, and then go into the playoffs. So next episode might be quite the long one, depending on how deep we go into the playoffs. But I thank you all for watching. Little Saturday weekend upload for everyone here. And we have 6 games left, 1 game back of the division. Wild card spot all but secured if we fail. Anything can happen. We'll pick up right here next time. See you then.